Hello guys, welcome to Kitech Digital. My name is Kobe, and once again welcome to this channel. Now in this tutorial or this video, we are going to talk about how to create this beautiful listing website over here. Okay, so whereby people can come and then click on add listing, and then they'll be able to add their own listing on your website for free or for any charge that you set for them. Okay, now this website is created for free using free resources and free plugins and themes. Okay, so we are going to create all these um, all these amazing categories, and the header over here with the the background hero session and all those things over here with a search form over here where people can be able to type in anything that they want to type in and then search for whatever they want to search for. Okay, also you will be able to create this footer over here. Okay, everything that we created over here is free, and I will walk you through the website how it is. Now this is how the website looks like. This is exactly how it looks like. Now this is the home page of the website. This is where users will land on wherever they come to your website. Now this is the header with the menu items over here, and then if you are logged in, your name will appear over here, and then users or vendors who want to list their product or their services on your website will be able to click on add listing to add their their product or services on your website. Now we have the hero session over here. I'll show you how you can be able to get this hero session done nicely. And then you also have the search a bar over here, and then the category session. Also, I'll show you how you can be able to create this nice category session over here, and then the recent listing also over here. Now all these things are created for free with free resources. Okay, now the next page we have is the listing page, where all your listings will be listed over here. All the listings will be listed over here, and then you can just filter the listing with different attributes and different tags. Okay, this can be done with this website. And then we also have the vendors page, okay, where all vendors will be also listed over there. Okay, you can list all your vendors over here. And then the blog page, where all your blogs will go over there. Okay, this is also the blog page. And then your your account or your account page will also be here. Now let's look at let's basically look at how one listing page looks like. Okay, so let's look at this stylish remodeled room over here. Now this is how the listing page looks like. Okay, so the listing page comes with the title of the thing you are listing, and then a featured image. You can add different category of images over there, and then the price. Okay, this is a room for rent, so the price is 400 cedis, and then people can click over here to reply to your listing, type in whatever, and then send a message. And then also people can also click over here to add a review to your listing. And then also people can also claim this list. Now anybody who, maybe you are the admin and then you created this beautiful website, and then you listed people's properties and people things over there. Now they can also come and then claim the listing by submitting their details, and then you confirming it, and then they'll pay this amount of money to you to be able to list their things. It claim the listing that you listed. And then people can also report the listing. Okay, so you know, maybe this is a fake thing somebody created on the website, somebody can also come and then report it. So basically that is how you can be able to create this beautiful. Now we have the reviews over here, and then the person who listed the item to is what is over here, okay. And then we have reviews, and then we also have related what you know, services or products or items to down here, and then the footer will come. So that is how the whole website looks like, and we are going to create this one for free using free resources, okay. So if you are new to this channel, this is what we do. We create you know, websites using mostly free resources, and then we help people who don't know how to create website to be able to also create their own websites with limited budget. You know, sometimes you don't have to spend too much in doing things. You have to also learn on your own to be able to create things. Now this can be also a career for you if you're also venturing into web designing. So basically, I don't know it all. I also learn most of the time, and I share whatever that I know with you guys over here. And all I require for you is for you to subscribe to the channel. Okay, please do subscribe to the channel, and let's grow together. Now this is a new channel that we are building together, and I will entreat you guys to help us, or help me also be able to help you guys create more content for you guys. Now you subscribing to my channel and you liking the videos also help me to also boost my morale to continue creating these videos for you. Okay, so guys, subscribe to the channel and like this video. Now let's jump to the main action. Okay, let's head over to our dashboard and start, you know, designing the website. Now if you are going to create this website, I know that you basically need to have hosting, or you can also start from you know, from your PC. Okay, now if you don't know how to install WordPress on a computer, I have done a tutorial on it. You can check on it. Okay, I'll leave the link in the description, or I'll just put it somewhere here for you to also go ahead and install WordPress on your computer to be able to practice these things that we put across for you guys to be able to learn. Okay, and then so let's just, you know, jump into the video and start designing. Okay, so guys, to create this kind of website, you need to definitely have your WordPress installed. So I assume that you have your WordPress already installed, and then all what we need to do is to just, you know, start designing the website. So let's take a look at our WordPress. Now this is the back end of our website. So we have our WordPress installed. As you can see over here, it is new. Now if you go to the front end, this is how the website really looks like. Okay, let me refresh it so that you have a fair view of what I'm talking about. So as I refreshed, this is how it looks like. Okay, so it is just new. Now the name of the WordPress is Shops in Ghana. Okay, so I want to make a listing website specifically based for Ghanaians. So that is what I'm doing. Now let's go back to the dashboard. Now what we want to install is a theme that will help us to be able to run this listing website. So we need a theme and we need some plugins. Okay, and that is basically what we are going to do. So let's head over to the you know, appearance, and then let's go to themes. Now currently we have the 2022 theme installed over here. So to install a theme, we just click on add new. Now we are going to search for the theme that we are going to use. Okay, now the theme that we are going to use, we call it ListingHive. So just type in ListingHive over here. Okay, and the first one that appears over here, this one, that is the theme that we need. So as you can see over here, ListingHive. Okay, yes, so just type in ListingHive and then you get this theme. Now click on install and activate the theme. Now when you activate the theme, the team will tell you that it recommends the following plugin, that is the HivePress plugin. So we just click on begin installation. Now do not miss this step, okay, because this plugin works with this theme, okay. So don't ignore this step. Don't think like, oh, after installing the theme everything is all right. No, we need a plugin to be able to what to make the listing website really work well the way we want it. So the theme works well with this plugin, okay, and that is what we have to. So at the moment you install the theme, it will tell you to install. You look over here, there is a notice that comes with it that says this theme recommends the following plugin, HivePress. So just click on begin installing plugin, and then you come over here, just click on install. Now the plugin is what is installed, okay. So we can return to what the plugin installer. Now after installing, we just click on what activate. Now the plugin is what activated. So let's return to the dashboard, and as you can see, there is a new menu items over here, okay, that comes with the installation of the plugin. So we have the HivePress, the listing and vendors, okay. HivePress, the listing and vendors. Very good. Now guys, we have installed the theme. All right, so let's go to our website. We've installed the theme and then we installed the plugin. So let's refresh the website and see how it looks like now. Now basically this is how the website looks like, and that is not exactly what we want, okay. Now we don't want to go ahead to design the website everything from scratch. No, we don't want it that way. Now the listing Hive theme and its plugin comes with a demo content, and that is what we need, okay. So you can see a notice over here. Now like I said earlier on, any notice that come, make sure you read it well, okay. So do not, like I said, do not dismiss this notice. Now they said if you want to start with the ListingHive demo content, please follow this screencast to import it. So let's click over here and see if you can import the demo content that we want. Yes, very good. So it will bring you over here, okay, and then we'll show you how to what to install the demo content. So this is the screencast that we are looking. So let's read through and then install the demo content, okay. So click on how to install. Now it will give you what you need to do, okay. So if you have the theme zip file, please follow blah 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 blah, okay. So once you finish installing a premium theme, please add your license key blah 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 blah, okay. So automatic installation, that is not what we want, okay. So let's go back to the ListingHive again. Now how to import ListingHive demo content, and that is what we are looking for. So please download the demo content files. So click over here, okay, and that is what we are looking for. Just click on that link, this link over here, okay, and then it will start downloading the zip file for you. As you can see over here, it has what finished downloading. Okay guys, so the file is downloaded. So all what we need to do is to what to install or to import it onto our website. So let's go back to our dashboard. Now I'm gonna delete this one over here. Now first we need to install a plugin that will help us to be able to what import that demo onto our website. So let's hover on plugins over here and let's go to add new. Now the plugin that we are going to search for is one click demo. So just type in one click demo, import, and then we are going to use this one. So click on install and click on activate. Now we have installed and activated the plugin, which is installed and activated. So what we have to do is we have to hover on I think it is, yeah, appearance, okay, and then we go to demo import. So click on demo import, and then you land on this page. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to import the XML file, the the WIE or the WE file, and then the DAT file. Okay, now all these files are in the zip file, or the content that we downloaded from this place. Okay, so first you have to unzip the file. Okay, unzip the file, and then you see a folder over there which is named demo, and then you or you have to extract the file. Okay, there are 3 files in it, and then we will select all of them and import them one by one. So let's start with the import content over here. Let's go to select, and then let's locate where our file is. So our file is over here, and this is the demo content. As you can see, this is the zip file, and this is the unzip one. Okay, so we go over here and we are looking at the XML file. So these are the 3 files in it. So we are first importing the XML file first. We select that one. Let's go to the RE or the WIE file, and then also select that one. So this is the WIE or the RE file, and then let's go to the DAT file, DAT file. Let's select that one also. That is the customizer. Okay, we select that one, and then after that we click on continue and import. So we just click on continue and import. Now it will take some few minutes to import all the files for us. So just hold on and let it do its own work. Now guys, as it is importing it, as we are still waiting for it, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe to the channel, and let's move forward. Now we are now around 100 and something. Let's move forward. Share the channel link to your friends. Let them also come and learn together. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, and when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you'll be able to get the video for you to also watch it. Okay, and improve upon your knowledge. That is very important. So please, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video, like the video, and comment whatever then that is what you want me to also do a video on for you. Okay, so comment on it. I'll try my best to find solutions to it on a free or even if it is a little bit paid, but then you still get it done. So please subscribe to the channel. Okay, now it is done over here. Now let's visit our website and see how the website now looks. Now perfect, this is how the website now looks like. It is perfectly done. As you can see, everything, the website is now in shape. Everything is perfectly done. Now the header is there, the hero session, and then the search bar is also there, the categories session, and then the new listing or the recent listing is also there. Now what is also here is the footer session also there. Okay, and then the copyright session also here. So we are going to do some small settings that will fit to our brand, that will fit to our brand. So we're going to change the logo and then the colors to match our brand. So first let's click on customize over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on site identity. Okay, and then change the logo. Okay, so we're going to click on change, and then we are going to select. Now if you don't have the your files or your pictures on it already, you can upload it in it. Okay, on your website or your hosting. Okay, just upload all your photos over here. Okay, so these are all the photos that is on the website. Okay, and definitely we don't have our photos over here. So what we got to do is we click on upload over here, and then click on select files, and then we we locate where our our files are. So our files are in the images over here. These are all our images that we want to upload. So we select all of them, and then we click on open. Okay guys, so our files are have been uploaded successfully. Now let's click on our logo, and then change the logo as we wanted to do. Now we're gonna skip cropping because we don't want to crop it, and then the logo is changed. As you can see over here, this is the logo. Okay, now we're gonna change this one and make it best listing website in Ghana. Okay, that is the tagline that we're gonna, and then we will give a copyright notice. Okay, so the copyright will be down over here. Whenever we enter something over here, this one will move to this place. So we're gonna give a copyright over here, and then that one will be, let's say, copyright, and then we will pick the copyright sign. I'm gonna pick the copyright symbol, this one, and then bring it over here, paste it over here, copyright 2022, and then we're gonna do designed by Kitech Digital. Okay, so that will be our copyright notice, and then we click on publish. So as you can see over here, it is here. Okay, now we can also select site icon. Okay, so if you have a site icon, you can choose it. And the site icon should be 512 by 512. So we can and the site icon is just like this one, Google over here, and this one. Okay, so we select it, and then we publish it. So that is showing over here. Okay, yeah, and then we publish. So we are done with the site identity. Let's go to the colors, and then we're going to change the colors. Okay, instead of this yellow, we can change it to our logo color. Okay, so let's make it a little bit orange. Yeah, a little bit orange, and then change this one to, I want it to be blue. Okay, change it to be blue. Okay, so this one is done over here. Okay, so basically we are getting somewhere. Now we just have to publish it. Now this text color is the color over here. Okay, we're not going to change it. Now let's go to the header image. This is the header image that we are talking about. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add more header image to it, and then remove the one that we have over here. So I'm going to add this one, and then let me see, I'll add another one to it. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one and this one. Okay, so first let me add this one, and then yeah, I'll just crop it this way. Okay, so that is the image over there. Now I'm gonna delete this one and this one, and then I'm gonna add another one to it. Okay, so I'm gonna add this image over here, and then I'll select and crop. I'll just select it and crop it. So I'll crop it over here. Okay, so I'll publish it, and let me refresh it one more time. Okay, very good. So we have our our header set correctly. Now we can randomize the header. Okay, you can click over here to randomize, so that it will be changing, okay, throughout. It will be sliding. We're having some slide effect over there. Okay, so basically that is it. Now we can publish it. Okay, let's publish it, and then now we are done with the header image, we are done with the colors, we are done with the site identity. Now the menus, we'll do it in another side, the widgets we also do it on another side, and then the home page is already set for us. Let's go to the font. Okay, so by default the font is Poppins and what Open Sans. If you want to change it, you can what go through this ones and then change it. I'm not going to change anything over here. Okay, I like what I see over here, and then you can also add some additional CSS to it. If you know how to deal with CSS, you can add some CSS codes over here to change some functionalities of the website. So basically we are through with the customization. Now let's go back to our website, and then let's go to the dashboard, and then try to edit the home page itself. Okay, so before we even tackle the home page, we can deal with the how do you call it, we can deal with the footer and all those things. Now let me open this one in a different page so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay, let me close this one. Yeah, very good. So this is what we are looking at over here, and this is the footer. Okay, yeah, we are done with the copyright item. Now the footer, we have to change it. Okay, to insert our logo, and then if you want to change the the items over here too, we can create some menu items and then put it over here. Okay, now but first let's go to the categories first. Now with the category, let's go to the pages and go to all pages, and then the category is our home page. Okay, so what we have to do is to go to the home page, click on the home page. Now we want to edit the home page. Okay, we want to edit the home page. Now we have we have 3 items over here, but we can decide to even show 4 items over here. Okay, so let's say I want to add some different category to it. So let's say I have real estate, I have services, and I have for sale. Now basically I don't like what it's even written over there. Okay, so I'm going back before I come over here, I'm going back to the listings over here. Okay, and then I'll come to the categories over here, and then I will do some editing over here. Okay, to suit my needs. Okay, so for instance I can click on real estate, and then change this one and make it any one I want. So all housing properties in Ghana. And then this one I'm going to change this image. I'm going to use this image right here. I'm going to update it over here. Yeah, very good. So we are done with this. Let's go to the next one. Now I'm going to go for sale. Now go for all products, listings, all product listings in Ghana. I'm going to remove this image. I'm going to go and select my own image, and then I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go for select image, and then I'll update it. So it is done. Let me go to categories and then update the the next one, which is services, and then I'll still remove this one and then write all kinds of services in Ghana. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to select my own image. I'm going to select this one, update it, and then I'm good to go. Now I want to add, if you want to add different category, you can do that. So let's say I want to add bar, and let's say I want to add restaurant. Okay, restaurant. Okay, restaurant. So I'll give it a description like all restaurants and bars in Ghana. Okay, and then I'll select an image for it. So I'll select this one, and then I'll add the category. Now it is added. Let's say I want to add another category, let's say hotels. So I also go all hotels in Ghana, or all classic hotels in Ghana. I'll delete this one, and then I'll select my own image, and then let's say for the hotel I won't go for this one, this image right here, and I'll update it, and then I'll add it to the category. Now right now we have 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so let me add another one to it. So let's say I want to add what again do I want to add? Okay, so let's say I want to add let's say I want to add something under the for sale. So electronics, okay, and then I'll add all electrical gadgets for sale in Ghana. Okay, and then I'll delete this one, select an image for it. I'll put this one over here. I'll select this image, or let's say I'll select this one over here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is this one I'm going to put it under for sale. Okay, so I'll choose a parent category, and choose it under for sale, and then add it to it. Okay, so this is done. So we are basically done. Now let's go to the front end and then refresh the website and see if what we did has already really taken place. Yes, so as you can see, it has taken place. It is using our pictures instead of their pictures. Okay, so we are done with it. Now let's go to when you set different categories, make sure that you set what attribute to for it. Okay, that is very, very important. So we will get over there, and then later on we'll find how to do all those attributes and all those things. But after setting the category, let's go to the pages itself. Let's go to all pages, and then what we are going to do is we are going to go for the home page, which is the front page. Okay, so now before we even come over here, let's basically go to the appearance over here, and then let's look at our widget. Okay, now let's look at our widget, because we need to customize the footer. Okay, so this is basically everything under the widget. Now let's go to the site footer, because that is what we need over here. So let's scroll down. This is what we want to customize. Now let's go to the site footer, and then this is the text. The text is this one. Okay, so we want to change the logo over there. So let's click on it, and then the logo is supposed to show. So this is the logo that we want to delete it and then put our own logo over there. Okay, so click on add media and then choose your logo and put it over there. Insert the logo, yeah, and then click on what, save. I don't want to you can change the words over here, but then I feel like it's okay. Now with the menu, listing and all those things, you can what, choose it. So let's go to menus over here, appearance. Under appearance, you go to menu. I'm going to open it in a new link so that I don't have to close this one. Okay, now I want to remove this one, especially this blog over here. I want to remove this blog over here and then bring a new menu over here, and then bring this listing to this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new menu. Click on create new menu and then name it secondary menu, and then I'll just click on what, create menu. Now after I'm done with the secondary menu, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the home page, the blog and the listing. Okay, and then click on what, add to menu, these three things. Okay, so I'm going to bring the listing first, and then I'll click on what, save. Okay, so now that it is saved, what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the widget side over here, and then I'll click on refresh, and then I'll drag this navigation menu over here. Okay, I'm going to drag it on top over here, and then I'll select the secondary menu that we created. Okay, I'll type about us, that is giving it a heading or a title, about us. Okay, and then I'll click on what, save, which is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this blog, delete this blog. I don't want to see the blog. Now with the social menu, you can create another menu, and then try and then insert all your social media handles over there, links over there. Okay, so basically we are done. Now if you refresh the website, you realize that all the things that we did should take place. Yeah, so as you can see, we have the about us, the listing, and then the social what then. So we are done with the footer. Okay, now let's go straight and then handle the home page as we were about to do. So let's go to the pages and then go to home page. We edit the home page, and then we can edit the home page. Now if you want to change this text over here, you can decide to just click on it and then delete it, and then change it. That is the text here. Okay, that is the text, this text here. Find everything you need to is this one. Okay, you can decide to also change it, but I'm not going to do anything about that one. All what I want is I want to change some few things over here. So I'll click here, I'll click on this section, and then instead of, you see the columns over here, instead of the 3 columns, I want to make it 4. Okay, and then instead of the number of the number of categories, instead of 3, I want to make it 4. Yeah, over here. So I want it like this. Okay, and then you can decide to also increase this listing over here. Okay, so instead of the 3 columns, you can decide to make it 4. Okay, it depends on you. And then instead of the the number, you can either make it 8, so that it will be uniform. Yeah, so you realize that it is 8 items over here, but I think the 3 is okay for me, so I want to keep it 3 and then reduce it to 6. Okay, now as your website grows, you can just increase the numbers. Okay, so I think everything is set. You can decide to add more things to it. Okay, you can decide to add more things to it. Everything is set. You can click on update. Okay, and then let's take a look at our website. Let's refresh it, and then as you can see, we have 4 categories on top over here, and then we have what, 6 over here. Now even with this one, the top categories, you can decide to even change it and make it maybe, you know, trending categories. Okay, so let's say trending categories, and then let's update it, and then let's refresh it. Yes, so we have what, trending categories over here. And then this one, you can also decide to change it to suit whatever you want. Okay, and then even with this thing over here, with this, you know, icon or whatever thing over here, you can also decide to what, change it. It depends on how you want to what, you want to you know, deal with it. Okay, yeah, so we have a space bar and all those things. You can decide to what, you know, change it to deal with the way you want it. Okay, so basically that is it. That is how it is. Now we need to do some, you know, some things to add some more functionalities to the website. Okay, and to add more functionality, like let's say you want to you know, sell, you want to monetize your website. Okay, so we have to install some new plugins and other stuff to help the webs to help the you know, the how do you call it, the website able to achieve those kind of what, functionalities. And this theme and its plugin brings all those things for us to be able to what, do those things. So they have some free plugins that I would love to what, install. So let's look at that one also and install all those plugins. Okay guys, so before we even add more functionalities to the you know, this website, let's go ahead and look at the settings, some of the settings of the HivePress, or the plugin that we would installed. Okay, so let's hover on HivePress over here, HivePress over here, and then let's go to settings. Now if you go to settings over here, these are all the settings that comes with the HivePress. But then as we install more more plugins from the HivePress extensions, we'll be able to what, see different you know, tabs over here that comes with different settings, and then different settings too will also come over here. Okay, so first let's go through this one quickly. Now listing page display. So do you want to display the categories of the list only categories in the listing page? If you want to display it, you just click over here. Now regular listing per page, so how many listings do you want a page? So this is basically the listing page. Okay, this is the listing page, this is the listing page. Okay, this is how the listing page looks like. So you know, this is how basically the listing page looks like. So whatever you want, you can what, you can check it over here. Okay, so how many do you want to display? At the moment you have only 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, with two featured ones. So this featured one is not included in the 6. Okay, but if the featured ones are among, it is what, 8. But you see over here it is what, 6. And then featured listing per page, it is what, 2. Okay, and then we also have what, related listing per page. So how many related listing per page? So the related listing, if you go to one of the listing page, if you get over here, okay, you realize that we have related listing over here. Okay, so how many do you want? You want to show 3 over there. Okay, and then title, which is optional. You can decide to what, you know, set the title display format to generate titles based on attribute. Okay, if you want it that way. And then if you want image zoom, whereby you can zoom in the image, you can also. And then the search field, which is the search field when you go to the home page, which is this one. Okay, that is the search field. Now what do you want to show over there? At the moment it shows only what, keywords. Okay, but if you want to show different thing altogether, you can what, categories can be what, also shown over there. And then the submission terms and page, that you can create a terms and condition page and set it over here. Okay, but at the moment I'm not going to do that. And then submissions, do you want to allow submissions? Yes. Do you want to moderate submissions? Yes. Or manually approve submissions? Yes. And then reporting, do you want people to report some listing? It is done and you think it is okay, you click on what? Save changes. Now the next one is also the vendor side. Okay, now you can also set vendors page for it. You can create vendors page, a page specifically for vendors, and set it for it. Okay, so if you go over here, we have what? Vendors page, right? Yeah, you can what? Set a page specifically for what? For vendors. Okay, and then I will remove this one and then put the vendors page over. We will check the menu over here and delete some, and then what? Remove some from it, and then it will remain just the home, the listing, vendors, and then blog. Okay, we don't want these pages over here. And then you what? Set our vendors page over here so that we can see all vendors. How many vendors do you want to what? See? Now remember, this is also optional. If you don't want people to see a group of vendors all together, you can also set leave it just like that. And then the search field, okay, in the vendor side, what do you want to see? You can also include whatever you want to see over here. And then the registration, do you want to allow direct registration? You can decide to click what? Allow, and then save it. Okay, so now let's go to the users side. Okay, now with the users too, you can set terms and conditions. The display name is over here. You can set terms and conditions over here. If you want to allow user registration, you will allow. And then username registration based on email address and whatever it is, the way you want it. And then if you want to require email address verification, that is when the user is registering, a link or a code will be sent to his or her mail for him to what verify himself before he will be able to access your website. If you want it that way, for security reasons, you can click over there to allow it. Okay, and then the username registration, I want to them to set their own username and then email address, not from the email address. So if you have a registration a terms and condition page, you can also set it over here, and then we can click on save. Now this one is just an integration which talks about the recapture and all those things for security purposes. If you want people to fill in some capture or recapture things, select some things to make sure that they are humans, you can be able to if you have the site key and then the secret key, you can paste it over here and then save it. Okay, but we don't have it. So now let's go back to our website and refresh it and see all the changes that we did. Yeah, so we have the categories over here. It is done. Now let's go back to the menu side. Okay, and then look at the header menu and then change some few things. So we click on the header menu, and then remove all these things from there. We want to remove all these pages. Okay, we don't want all these pages. We don't want to see all these pages, so we're going to remove all those pages. So guys, like I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, please subscribe to the channel. Okay, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So this is the listing page. I'm going to remove this one. So we have this one, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to save it. Now I'll go back to our dashboard and go to pages and then add new page. Now I'll call the new page vendors. Okay, vendors, and then I'll just click on publish. Yeah, so that is it. Now if you go to this side, let's save this one, and then come over here. You see that the vendors that we created is here, so we can add the vendors to the list of pages that we want, and then we can bring the vendors over here and then click on save. Now this is our header menu. Okay, our header menu. Now let's go back to the main website and refresh it, the front page, and that is it. Okay, that is it. The vendors is over here. So what is left for us is to add some functionalities to the website, okay, so that people can be able to pay us whenever they are listing their product over there. Okay, and that is exactly what we are going to do in the next side of the website. So let's head over to the other side and then start adding some plugins to it. Okay, so we can add more functionalities to this website by letting people pay some some amount of money before they can be able to publish any listing on our website. Okay, we need money to run the website, so definitely you need money. You need to monetize your website in a different way. Okay, and this ListingHive theme and its plugin comes with its own different plugins that can be able to help you monetize your website. So let's go to the dashboard itself, and then now to be able to monetize the website. Now first we need to install some plugins. So I'm going to install the WooCommerce plugin. So let's go to plugins, add new, and then I will install WooCommerce. Now this plugin over here, this one over here, oh, not this one, WooCommerce, sorry, with 1 O, yeah, WooCommerce with 1 O. Okay, yeah, this plugin over here with over 5 million plus active installation. So this is what we are going to install. So let's click on install now, and let's click on activate to activate the plugin. All right, so definitely WooCommerce will send you through some some few setup wizard that you have to go through. So you have to fill in all these ones, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to skip the setup. You can do it on your own, no thanks. I'm going to skip all those things, and then I'll go straight to after installing this plugin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the the HivePress over here, and then I'll go to extensions. As you can see over here, there are extensions over here. Click on the extensions. Now the extensions gives you more other plugins that works well with the with this theme. Okay, now as you can see, most of them are paid. That is, you have to purchase it, but we are looking for, like, for instance, if you want to use the website for booking, you have to purchase this one, which is $39. But we are looking for the free thing. Okay, if you want to make it a marketplace, you have to purchase this one. We are looking for what we call the free plugin. So we will set through, okay, and see the ones which does not have purchase, like this one, claim listing. Now the claim listing allow people to be able to allow you, the the website owner, to let people claim the listing. So maybe you've listed a hotel on your website, and then the owner of the hotel want to claim the listing. You have to have this claim listing functionality to to be able to for people to be able to claim the listing. So let's install the claim listing over here. Let's go back to the plugin. Oh, okay, now go back. let's go back to where is it? Yeah, the HivePress and then the extension. Okay, that is what we need. Now let's continue installing all those plugins. So favorite, we want people to also be able to favorite the listings. Okay, so we click on what, install. Okay, we go back to the plugin installer and then go to the extensions. We want to install all those extensions that, so I'm going to install I'm not going to install geolocation, because geolocation allows us to use Google Maps and other stuff, which you need an API keys and all those things. I personally have API keys, but I'm not going to use it. Maybe I'll do it later on. But I want to install messages so that people can be able to message people. I want to install paid listings so that people can be able to how do you even call it? People can be able to pay. You can be able to monetize the listings over there, so that when people want to when people want to I don't know how to say it, but when people want to add listing to on your website, they will be redirected to pay you money before they can be able to list over there. Okay, and then reviews, so that people can be able to review the listing. Okay, so I will install this one, and then we activate them all together. Okay, so what we are installing is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plugins. Okay, so I'm going to do it quickly and then we activate them all together. Okay guys, so all of the plugins that we need are installed. Now let's go to plugins, installed plugins, and then let's try to activate them all together. Now let's go to inactive plugins. Okay, so these are the plugins that we installed. Okay, so we click on all this to the plugin over here, tick over here to select all of them, and then we click on bulk caching, go to activate, and then we apply to activate all of them. Now all of them are activated successfully. Okay, so let me go back to the home. Yeah, very good. So this is it. Now let's go, and then at the moment, if you look at the website, okay, now if you go to one of the listing page, there are so many things that have been added over there. So as you can see, you can write a review, you can claim listing. Okay, this one have been added by the plugins that we installed. Okay, that is it. So these are reviews of the how do you call it, this particular product over here. Okay, so if somebody wants to write a review, the person can click over here and then leave a review over there. Okay, submit a review, and then if somebody also want to claim listing, the person can click on it to claim listing. Now let's do some settings for the listing claiming and other particular things. So as you can see, if you hover on the listings over here, now we have listings. First we used to have listing, add category, add new categories, and then we have attribute. Now we have claims and then packages. Okay, so that is the two things that have been added to the our website for us. So now if you go to let's go over here and check the settings again, and then we see that the more settings have been added to it. So as you can see, there are claims, there are reviews. You can do claim settings, you can do review settings, messages, settings. Okay, all those things have been added, all different things. As you can see, we also have the WooCommerce that we installed. Okay, we can create a product for featuring. So when somebody wants to feature let's go to the home page and check. When somebody wants to feature a product on the home page, or these two things are featured product on the home page or the listing page, when you go to these two things are also featured product. So when somebody want to feature his or her product over there, you can create a product for it, and then that product you select it over here, and then that product, anytime the person choose a featured thing, the person can be able to buy that product through WooCommerce, and then we'll be able to what? We'll be able to get money for your website. Okay, so basically these are some of the few things. Now let's do some few settings for it. So first, let's check the the featured one. So let's create a product for featured products that people can choose to feature their product. So let's call it maybe featured product, featured product. Okay, so now we're going to make it a virtual product and a simple product, and the price will be, let's say 100 cedis. Okay, and then basically that is what we will use. Yeah, so this is it, and then we can give it set it product image and all those things, but I'm not gonna do it. Okay, and then we can even give it a category. So I'm gonna give it a category like a subscription. Okay, or maybe like featured. Let me give it featured over here. Okay, I'll add a category, and then I'll add another category like subscription. Yeah, I'll add this one, but I'm not going to give it to you. I'm just creating it so that the next time I don't create that category again. So I'm giving it a featured, and then I'll just publish it. Yeah, very good. Now when I go to the HivePress settings over here, now let me check the HivePress settings. It's still loading. Now we click on the settings over here, and then we go down to the product over here. You can see the featured product that we created. We can set it, and then we can featuring days, the number of days. Let's say we want it to be 30 days. Okay, so it will be featured for 30 days. Now, do you want to allow free package? Yes, definitely there should be a free package. So we save it, but then we don't want it to be multiple free packages. Okay, so that is it. So we save this one. Now let's go back to the listing over here, and let's go to packages. Now you can create a package. Okay, so we add a package, and then for this package, now maybe I want to say it is a free package. Okay, so or maybe let's say starter. Okay, we want the starter membership, okay. Now we can create a category for it, but we are not going to make it fall under any category. Now to be able to make it work, you have to select a product for it. Okay, but since we are making it free, we still have to select a product for it, but we will come back to it later on. So the listing limit that we have set the maximum number of listing submission. So we just want just one listing. You can submit one listing, and then the expiring date, it doesn't expire, so we don't want it to expire. And then do you want to make listing featured of listing? Make listings featured. We don't want it to make it featured. And then recommend this listing. We don't want to recommend it to anybody. So we leave it like that, and then we can we can publish it. Now we create. Now let's go back to the product side of the WooCommerce, and let's create these packages that we want to create over here. Let's create it over here. Okay, so I want to create these packages over here. So I want to create free or starter. Let me say starter membership. Okay, now I want it to be virtual, and then I want it to be free. So it should be 0. Okay, I don't want any price for it. And then if I want to set a featured image for it, I can set it, but I don't want to set. So then I put it under what, subscription, and then I publish it. Okay, so it is done. Now let's create another product and call that product maybe, you know, we have starter, and then maybe gold membership. You have gold membership, and that one to be, it is what, you know, a virtual product. And then the gold, we want say 150 Ghana cedis, and then it still be under subscription, and then we publish it. We also create another product again, a new product again, and then we call this new product premium membership. Premium membership. And the premium membership will be also virtual product. Also virtual product. Oh, let me open it. Also virtual product. And then that one will be, let's say, 250 Ghana cedis. Also subscription, and then we publish it. Okay, now we create the last one, and then for that one we call it you know, claims. Okay, claims package. For the if somebody want to claim his or her you know, product on it, okay, or his or her listing on it, we can what, do it. So we call it a virtual, and then that one too, we say it is what, 100. Okay, now, and then we what, we put it under, create a category and put it under claims. Okay, now you can also decide to what, use some of the subscription categories, subscription packages for the claim. Okay, so I'll show you when we are doing the claims and then the packages. Okay, so now that we are successfully we have successfully created all our packages from the WooCommerce side, now we can go to the listing side and then go to packages. Now remember that we created one package, which is what, the starter membership, and we have to link this package to the WooCommerce product that we created. So we click on it, and then we select that product from here. Okay, so we go to starter, and then we link it to it, and then we publish it. Okay, very good. Now let's go to another let's create another package over here, and let's you know, call this one the gold membership, and then you can give it a description that you want, but I'm not going to waste time on that. And then you go to, you select the gold membership over here, and then now with this one you can also give it what, how many listings do you want the person to submit. So let's say the person can submit let's say 15, or let's say, you know, 10. The person can submit 10, and then the expiring date, that will be 365 days, so 1 year. Okay, and then do you want to make this listing featured? You don't want it like that. Do you want to make it what, recommended? You can also recommend this package. Okay, and then we publish it. Now let's add another package and call it the premium package, or the premium membership. So we have the premium membership. Okay, very good. Now with the premium membership also, we choose the premium membership that we created, and then we also make it, let's say 25, and then with the listing expiring, you also 365. Okay, and then you know, if you want to recommend or feature it, you can do that, but I don't want to do that, so then we publish it. Okay, now that we have these packages created, you can easily what, continue with your settings that you are doing. Now let's go to the claims aspect also, and then let's add a claim. Okay, so if you're adding a claim, okay, it means that if somebody wants to claim a listing, how is it done? So right now there is no claim over here, okay, but when somebody is about to claim something, you can be able to the person can be able to claim it based on whatever thing that the person wants. Okay, so let me just leave this one over here and then go and show you something from the front end of the website. Okay, so to be able to let people claim their listing on the website, what you have to do is to do some settings on it. Okay, now if you look at the ListingHive listings over here, this claim over here will list all the claims that have been claimed by different users of the website. But to be able to solve the claims, to be able to let people pay for the claims, you go to settings. Let's add the HivePress over here, go to settings over there, and then let's do the settings for the claims. Okay, now we choose a product for the claim. You remember that we created a product for the claim, so we click over here and then we can choose the claim package. Okay, or we can decide to set 1, 2, 3. Okay, when somebody is claiming his membership thing or his listing, we can decide to set any of these packages for the person. So let's set this one, which is the gold membership, for the person, and then if you want it to be manually approved, you can you can do that. Okay, and then we save the changes. Now the claim is saved, everything is fixed. Now let's go to the reviews settings. Now, do you want to allow submission of review? Yes, you can allow multiple submissions, okay, so of the review, and that is okay. It depends on you, or maybe you can just allow single one. And then the vendor side, we have already done it, and then the user side also, we've already done it. Now let's go to messages side. Okay, now do you want to allow file attachment? You can do that. Anything you want to block from the messages, you can do. And then the number of storage period that will store the messages, you can also do it. If you want to store the messages on the database, you can also do it. So I'm going to leave it as it is, and then we'll keep it as. Now let's go to the email side. So you can decide to add new emails that you want to send to your your users, or whatever it is, when they register or when they buy any of your package. You can decide to do it over here. Okay, I'm not going to waste time on it. So these are petty things you can work on your own. Now what I want to show you is that how now we've set up the the listings and all those things. Now how it really work from the front end. So let's open a new incognito window. Okay, and then let's type in our website over there. So if somebody land on your website, this is how the website looks like. Now the person can decide to add new listing. Okay, so let's say the person is not a registered member of your website, but the person want to register. So the person can decide to register. Okay, so let's say so the person wants to register, so the person can click on register. Now guys, before I forgot to tell you this. Now before you can let somebody register on your website, and then the person can become a vendor. Now there is one thing we need to do at the back end of our website. So let's go over there, and then let's go to settings over here, and then general. Now guys, because we want vendors to register on our website, make sure that the membership is what anyone can register, and then the new user role for for it to be vendor. Now automatically it is what, a subscriber. Every WordPress, website is what, a subscribe. New user role is a subscriber. Change it to vendor. Okay, let the person be a vendor, and then you can click on what, save changes. Now of course you can do all your settings that you want to do over here. Okay, so if maybe you want to change the language, the time zone, like if you want to change everything, you can what, you can change. So this one, I want to change the time zone to Accra. Okay, I want to change it to Accra, and then you can change the date and everything over here. So basically, if all this thing is set and done, then I think we can go ahead and then create. Now before we also go ahead and create, because we imported the demo website and all the money and other things are in USD, I want to change it to Ghana cedis, because I'm dealing with Ghana cedis. So I'll go to the HivePress over here. Now I'll go to the listing over here, and I'll go to the attribute, because the attribute holds all the attributes of every category. Okay, so we have this, you can add new category attribute over here. Okay, we have the square footage, we have the type, we have the rent. Now we want to change some things in the rent. Okay, so with the rent, you can assign the rent to anything that you want to you want to assign to. Okay, so with the rent, we want to scroll down and then change the value from dollars to Ghana cedi. Okay, so I can change it to this one. Okay, I want it to be this one, or I can go to Google and then go and search for Ghana cedi, Ghana cedis, and then copy the symbol. Okay, just copy this symbol, and then bring it to this place. Yeah, paste it over here. Okay, yeah, paste it over here. So this is what I want. Okay, this, and then after that I'll just click on update. Now the same thing applies to the other attributes which deals with money. Okay, so the price over here too, I can change it to Ghana cedi. When I scroll down, okay, over here I can just change it to Ghana cedi over there, and then I'll click on what, update. Okay, now we can also change, add another attribute. Like let's say we don't have any attribute for, let's say, a hotel. Okay, so we can decide to add a new attribute for a hotel. So let's say we want to add a new attribute for a hotel, which is what, booking fee. Okay, so or room rate or whatever it is. So let's say booking fee. Okay, so we want to allow front end editing, and then we want to moderate the changes, and then the field type. What is the field type? Okay, so the field type is what, let's say it is what, a text. Okay, and then display in and there is also what, indexable. Okay, and then sortable, we also want it to sortable. And then also the field type, you can also check the field type that you want, but I'm going to leave it as optional. And then the areas, okay, the areas where you want it to, I want it to be block secondary, the same way page secondary. And then if you have an icon, you can, and then the booking fee, you can also the value, and then per day. Okay, so maybe it's per day, so that is also there. So then we can assign it to hotel over here, and then we can click on publish. Okay, so you can create different attributes and assign it to any category that you create. Any category that you create, make sure you assign you assign what you call the attribute to it. Okay, so now that we are done with this one, we can go ahead and then start creating our product from the front and our listing from the front end. So let's go to here. Now let's register an email address. So let's say I want to register this person, and then just have the password, agree to the terms and conditions, and then click on register. Now at the moment you register, they will tell you to check your email for what activation. You receive an email, so let's check the email and see if we've received any email for activation. Now let's refresh this one. Okay, very good. So we have the verification code over here, so let's click on it. Now we need to click on this one to verify us, and then automatically will tell us to select category because it has verified us. So as you can see, your name is over here. Okay, so select the category that you want to create the listing, and then go ahead and then create your listing on the website. So basically that is how you can be able to create this beautiful looking website for free. Okay, so I hope this video helps. Now if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment section, and then please do like this video, please share, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.